Okay, but be careful. I'll go and look around. You take care of unlocking the lab. Be careful. I'll see you on the other side. Okay. What is it I'm supposed to remember? Is it something that is better off forgotten? Okay. So, well, I want to switch it off back to my handgun. That's quite useful. Okay, then I want to go back up here so I can heal and everything and save. I really need to. Okay, do that. And save as well, because I really don't want to go through all that again. Save. Okay, now we need to find this gallery. Ah, here we go, found the art gallery. Okay, there's a computer. Need to find a code for that, which will probably be on this one. Lens Flag, Eldry, Pink Lady, Peaceful Beach, Heritage. Okay, so I just need to write this down. Okay, so I'm guessing it has to do with these. Okay, Peaceful Beach, Beach, which is 1. Okay, then Pride and King, we didn't have that one. Okay, Pink Lady, which is number 3. And Greek Fruit, which was one. Heritage, I didn't read that. Which has number 5. Okay, now we need the flag and the other thing. Okay, no, that's not the one. Flag, which is 7. And it'll probably be this one. Yep, and number 8. Okay, there we go. Okay, this should be easy. Okay, we have 7, 8, 3, 1, 5. Yay, I got it. And a storm pin. Okay, got them all. Okay, where's our jump scare? Because there will have to be one now that we're going to the lab. Okay, so all 4 laboratory keys. No turning back now. Hey Tom, wait up. I'm coming too. Okay, we're going in. So you made it here after all. Oh, hi there, Tara. Tara, you're the one who came all the way here to see. What's the meaning of all this? I may as well tell you now, since you made it this far. Now that you're here, in this place where it all happened, you'll remember it all too soon anyway. Remember what? Why is this place so important? This is where the time crashed. 3 months ago tonight. The incident that occurred here was so disorienting for the both of you that your memories were wiped completely clean. In a few minutes, when this machine activates and pulls us all into the time crash itself, it'll all come flooding back. While we wait for that to happen, let me give you those answers you came here to find. You're saying we've been here before? You were involved in the accident that occurred? Indeed, that's exactly what I'm saying, but perhaps I'm not being forward enough. If I'm going to tell you everything, it's no harm that you know who I really am. Oh, and it's another one of the shadows. Great. Shadow creature, so you've been leading us along this whole time? No doubt you noticed me trying you ever since you first arrived in town. I couldn't reveal who I really was to you then, but now it doesn't matter. I presume by now that you realise that it was us who instigated the accident which occurred here and the merge at the machining complex as well. We've begun to think something similar. The only thing that I still don't know is why you've done such a thing in the first place. When we're strong enough, our shadows beings can command almost limitless power. Stranded on this planet so far from our original home, we have been weakened immensely. Ever since we awakened underneath the Beyond, for the second game, all those years ago, we've been trying to slowly regain our former strength so that we can finally begin the conquest of this world that we have come here to do. Our power is sustained by negative energy as death and destruction occur around us. We feed upon this misery and become more powerful. We almost regained our full strength when that fool Faraday defeated us in the catacombs of that mansion. Destruction of our puppet house's original owner reduced us almost to nothing, but all was not lost. Using our last bit of power, we brought Faraday under our control to replace this vessel he had killed. His body now inhabited by our leader, my father, Faraday became instrumental to our comeback. Alone he came to Stillwater and soon rose in status until he became a man of considerable influence. In the meantime, we slowly regained some power from the few victims we had killed since our defeat. We desired a new base of operations and shifted our monolith to its current location in the coal mine. It's an interesting story, but what's it got to do with what happened here? We were amassing power too slowly for our liking. We would be dead this way. By the time we were power enough to advance upon humanity, we began looking for a way of generating a lot of negative energy at once. This is when we heard machinists researching quantum physics. When we understood what a merge was, we realized that it was possible to create a limitless supply of power by using the technology to tap into the chaotic void that had been created by the merge. We would be able to gather all the energy we needed, but it didn't work out. Our rise to power was halted yet again. We managed to dismantle the merge, and return to the facility back to normality. The power source was suddenly cut off. That's right, it began to disappear, but we pressed on, having Faraday sponsor further research into the area. Finally, we made a breakthrough. We gained the ability to travel back into the past. This meant we could manipulate time and create a parallel timeline where the merge had never ended. We might not have been able to create a new merge, but we would certainly just as well siphon energy from a world where the first one never ended. Indeed, this is what we started to do, since the machine was under the jurisdiction of researchers outside of our direct control. We had to hijack the machine. The best time to do this was naturally the press conference, where its use was to be tried for the first time. We switched the machine's setting with our own and convinced them to use one of our people as the time traveler. The goal was to have them kill Colt. You wanted to kill Colt and create a parallel world where he never ended the merge, didn't you? That's right, Tom. Our leaders selected the person that you trusted the most to carry out the act, which would determine the fate of our entire species. Chose you, Tom. His son, my brother. Okay. You chose Tom? What do you mean? How could you have chosen Tom? Tom's not. On the contrary, the truth is, Tom, you are a being of the shadow too, just like me. Am I seriously a shadow? So many twists. Time crashed what? Your memory clean, and you were trapped in human body, which you had forged for you. But how? This is true. Why did I forget it all? The cult from this timeline somehow found out what we were trying to do. This man who you've been working with this whole time tried to kill you to stop you from carrying out your duty, and his meddling caused time itself to crash. He interrupted you just as you were about to deliver the final blow. Time spun out of control. The two timelines merged into one. Two different worlds, one where Colt lived and one where he died. Monsters from this alternate timeline surged through the town, and all hell broke loose. We weren't powerful enough to place them under our control, and soon we were also in danger. It was made worse by the leader. That monster you'd been pursued all around town by had personal vendetta against us. She knew it was us who had caused her to become what she was. She wanted revenge. That monster was a woman? But then, that can only mean one thing. That's right. Your beloved Tiffany is alive and well, but as you can see, in this case, she was better off dead. So that thing was Tiffany trying to kill us. Great. So Court managed to foil your plans once again. Why lure us back here? What's done is done, isn't it? The world has begun to flux since the time crash. It cannot return to normal and separate the timelines once more, because the event that serves as the diversion point has not yet resolved. While you both live, it cannot be stopped. I lured you back here to complete what was interrupted 3 months ago. Tom, it is your duty to kill Colt, and that is what you have come to do. No, I refuse to do it. I'm not one of you. I have my own free will. You can burn in hell for all I care. Very well then. I didn't think you'd do it easily. Your true identity is still clouded by the false identity which you adopted when you took control of the human body you now inhabit. But soon we will be inside the void, at the very heart of the time crash, and there your memories will return, and you will know what to do. And here we go. Will we kill Colt or not? God, that was a lot of reading. Oh God. I remember now. Everything. All my memories have come flooding back. I know everything. I know what I have to do now. It's the only thing that can be done. What? What are you doing? You can't... And we killed Colt. So sorry, Colt. There. No, that wasn't her, was it? I knew that once your memory returned you would make the right choice. I'm so sorry, Colt. But I got the good ending. Tara, I'm sorry about you three so much. I'm just glad I have now returned to you. Where are we? We're currently standing in the midst of the pocket world, in the very center of the time crash. We're currently in between all dimensions that exist, and outside of time itself. Access this place should not even exist, and now you've eliminated that interloper. Oh my God, I got an itchy nose again. Yeah. We shouldn't be here for much longer. We just had to wait for time to readjust itself. So it's all over then. Even those monsters, that twisted version of Tiffany, that have been hunting us like dogs. The monster will return to their home timeline. They won't be able to harm us. All we have to do is wait. It would be too easy. Damn, I thought you said they wouldn't harm us. Well, I was proven wrong. It looks like they're not going to go home calmly. Tom, there's no escape from here. We're gonna have to fight. Yay, one last boss battle. Corner us, damn. They want blood because of their dead friend here. Alright, Tara, no more running. This ends here. Okay, so I'll just continue using my gun. I'll definitely have enough. Should have enough ammo here. Just continue using it until my strength is all used up. Okay, continue going. Hopefully I should kill them soon. Damn it. Brace myself. Okay, use painkillers. Okay, I restored most of it. Why isn't that chick doing anything? Why is she over there? Okay, I can maybe deal one more blow. Oh, cool. Dodged it. Oh yes, I got rid of one. Yes, and I dodged it. Yes, I got that guy. Oh yeah, I did it by myself, no thanks to you. I did it all by myself, no thanks to that bitch that was over in the corner there doing nothing. Oh, it's bright. It's been dark. You did it, Tom. You saved us all. Our people will never forget what you did. I know. I'm happy that our people are going to survive, but still. You did well, Tom. What's wrong? Is it the agent? Did you feel pity for him? Well, yeah. No, I don't. I know that was what had to be done. I know I did well, but I can't stop thinking. I still miss her, Alyssa. Tom, she can't come back. She never existed to begin with. You know that now. I know, but I still can't help her. I came to Stillwater to find my sister, and I failed. No, you succeeded, Tom. You found me. We're all glad to have you back with us. I'm glad to be back too. No, forget it. She's just a memory. A forced one at that. Let's move on. That's it, Tom. Only the future awaits us now. Come, we better get going. There's a whole world out there waiting our arrival. And that should be the end. The incident of all important still was served only as a prelude to much greater horror that would engulf the world. Having succeeded in eliminating Colt from the timeline and managing to keep the merge open, the Shadow People quickly amassed power and they launched the invasion of the world a mere 2 months after the incident. With no chance of combating the full power of the Shadow People, the world's nation collapsed quickly. Humanity was slaughtered on a massive scale and the Shadow People greedily satisfied their undying hunger. 500 years have passed since the battle that was lost in Stillwater. Earth is dead and barren, and the sun shines down upon the ruinous remnants of a once great civilization. Tom and Tara's descendants are preparing for another journey through space, in search of a new world to plunder. Once again, a struggle between light and dark will unfold. Yeah, another species fights to protect its world from the evil of the Shadow People. Whether the horrific events that led to the death of humanity will repeat, however, it remains to be seen. There is still hope that the forces of darkness can be stopped once and for all. And I got the bad ending! Great. Yeah, I got the bad ending. Okay, first aid kits used 4, stimulants used 4, saves 14. Difficulty normal, playtime 3 hours 30 minutes and 38 seconds, and I got the bad ending. But yeah, I know, I think I could only kill at least 2 or 3 people at the most to get the good ending, so yeah, screw the good ending. Here's the end, and that's a really creepy picture. Yay, that is the end of Full Circle. So yeah, I know it's ridiculous what you had to do to get the freaking good ending. She had to get pretty much no kills. I think you can only do 2 or 3 kills. Besides the boss battles, of course. Yeah. I know I think there's a couple of the choices that you made for when you got the choices of what you got to save. You had to be careful with that one. You had to raise your morale or something. You had to get the good ending. It's yeah, screw it. Same with the second game. It was really, really ridiculous what you had to do to get the good ending. You had to do only 4 saves and had to do so many saves. It's yeah, not worth it. But this is actually the last game. Actually, Arena Marina, there was supposed to be a 4th game, but guy who actually makes these he actually abandoned it because whatever reason, because yeah, I think he just couldn't find the time to be able to do them. So yeah, so as far as I know, there is no 4th game coming out now, unless someone else gets it or continues it on. So yeah, this is the last One Night game. Yeah, this was actually pretty good. Cause I was expecting it to be kind of bad, because I heard that it was actually kind of the first game, but I found it actually kind of good. It was kind of a mix between the first and second game. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. Apart from the constant jump scares, yeah, it kind of happened every time you progress, progress, jump scare. So yeah, otherwise it was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. So if you guys want to go and play it yourself, I'll have the download link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game.